Check to make sure it's actually live.
Yep.
Cool. All right,
Wow, it's been a
good
minute.
morning, everybody. It has been a minute, as Taylor just said. Coaster Mom and Mr. Cruise Fever and Circus Bear. So we're at Epcot today, and Monica, hello. And we figured we'd just kind of like walk around and live stream. We weren't planning to make like an actual video. And, but we did just get off of
Cosmic Rewind.
which was awesome. And it was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. So let's go make our way, I guess, in whatever direction, Taylor.
I have no idea. Wherever you want to go.
Good morning, Macy family. Yeah, so we came over to Epcot because we got to take a couple of photos for a few things.
Well, we won't be able to do that ice cream until like 11.
And so like I was saying, you know, instead of kind of making a vlog video, decided today that we would just kind of live stream for a little bit. So what song did we get, Taylor? What song did we get?
I don't know. You're walking too fast.
I always get so like, I don't know. I think I just get like lost like in the moment. I don't even like, I never remember what the song is, but it's always just so much fun. And actually, I was having such a great time that there was a young child behind me who was losing it. Crying during the ride. And I never even noticed until we finally got to the end and stopped. And the music subsided. And you could just, he was just back there and he was just sobbing.
Poor kid.
Yeah, poor little boy.
I didn't like that one. His mom, so it was still dark, but his mom took a picture of him with her flash on of the tears rolling down.
Oh my gosh. Poor kid. Monica, I love y'all's live streams. Well, thank you very much. Sophie, long time no see. Absolutely.
You know none of the booths are open yet, right? Okay, just making sure.
So, yeah. And I feel like the last couple times that we've actually come to Epcot have been very short trips, as in like we really haven't done much while we've been here. It's been for a very specific agenda, kind of like today is. Or we come in to get something to eat and we get like one or two things and then we make our way out. And it's funny because people are always asking us about like, we always get messages about like moving to Orlando. You know, people want to be close to the theme parks. Usually if we come in the morning, we're always trying to leave by like noon or 1 o'clock because we're trying to avoid just the chaotic traffic of rush hour. And so today we'll be leaving, you know, probably around, I would say 11:30 at the latest. But Monica will be at Epcot on 12/5 and they have magic hours for deluxe resort guests. I am definitely will be at Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Fantastic attraction. And when my brother was here a couple of weeks ago, it was actually so like there was just not anybody here that I think it was, what was it, around like 10 o'clock or something? We came into Epcot a little late and they still had Genie Plus lightning lanes available.
No, our lightning lane wasn't until like 4 p.m.
Oh, was it that late?
Yeah, we were sitting on the couch at home and we had...
Oh, that's right.
It was for the... Was it for that day?
It was something like that because...
I don't know, but I know we were sitting on the couch and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Epcot has lightning lanes left for Cosmic Rewind. So we booked one for like, it was like for $4.50 or something. So we ended up coming over to Epcot like later in the afternoon because we rope dropped Animal Kingdom. You didn't go with us, that's right, because we went home and we ate lunch at home.
Yeah. So it's been, you know, Disney Genie.
Lunch at Sasula Canteen. You ate lunch at home.
Yeah, Disney Genie has had its moments of times when it works and times when it doesn't.
I
But
see Stonebuck says, good morning, friends. Hoping to meet up with you next Thursday at Epcot. We will not be here.
we won't. No, unfortunately, we won't be here.
We're lucky if we're around on the days that we're off. if we're home, we're editing.
Chris Wright, morning guys. Love the live streams. We'll be doing Dopey Challenge this year during Marathon Weekend. Hope to see you there. I will be there, so you will more than likely see me there. Actually, speaking of Run Disney, Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend is approaching very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm not running it, but it will be here before you know it.
My gosh,
So.
I am like dripping sweat. It is humid this morning.
Nico, where's the next trip for the jet setters? That's funny. So we actually just, we had a goal this year, I think, starting at I don't even know if we really had it as a goal to start with, but
It wasn't really.
I think around March, we had done a cruise every month for the last 4 months. So we did a cruise in December, January, February, and March. And we kind of were like, can we keep that going and do something every month this year as a goal to just try to experience a little bit something different. And unfortunately, we haven't necessarily been able to maintain that each month, but
No,
we have traveled.
The only month we didn't travel was May.
And April.
No, the end of April we went to St. Augustine, and you never posted that video yet.
Was that in April?
Yes.
I thought that was in May.
I checked the other day. It was the very last week.
So we haven't we have kind of been able to keep up with it, but anyways, with our schedules and everything going on, sometimes we don't have a full week. We don't even have 4 days to work with. And next week we actually only have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I kind of came up with something last night.
Literally last minute.
to do next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll actually be picking Taylor up from work
On Monday.
and we're going to drive through the night, Monday into Tuesday. And so Taylor will probably be able to sleep
I hope so.
in the car because we've got this cool aero bed that is made to go in your car and works. And last time Taylor slept really well.
I'm taking an Advil PM when I get in the car.
And I'll probably be sleep deprived for most of the day until Tuesday night, but it'll be a lot of fun. So you probably won't see any of that
Oh, we should have got Starbucks before
here,
we walked
but
over here.
oh, that would have been
freaking hot.
yeah. Starbucks would have been nice.
We can walk back there. I mean, the country's nothing's really happening over there.
I
Unless
guess.
we just do that picture in Canada.
I guess let's just swing around, then we'll come back over. Wow, 38 degrees in Detroit this morning. Oh boy. Chris 49 in Fort Worth. So yeah, I mean, we are going a little north. We're not going that far north next week, but
It's only 73 here, but it's very humid.
yeah, it's pretty humid this morning.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna swing back around to go to Starbucks.
Oh, okay. I guess that was a little miscommunication. I thought we were going to go to Canada.
So I don't know if you guys have heard the rumor, which is been made popular by some unpopular news sources. However, I kind of hope that it does end up happening. I haven't seen an official announcement yet, but apparently these are going to go away. That was one of the latest rumors that we heard. This has been such an unpopular kind of show. An eye for that makes your eyes sore. Wait, what is that?
The I-4 eyesore?
I-4 eyesore, yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting because these are supposed to be running during the day, spraying out water to make them look a little bit nicer. And I don't think that they've
out there working on them right now.
Yeah, I don't think that they've ever really done anything like that. A few times
randomly here and there.
Yeah, and they'll run for maybe 15 minutes and that's it. So,
Yeah.
Justin, hey, from Tampa Bay. So hopefully if it does go away, we'll get another nice show back. Honestly, I would love to just get Illuminations back because
No, I love Harmonious.
I mean Harmonious it's a good soundtrack. It's just a shame that the only place that you really can watch it from is from the center. So So we are going to,
I can't keep up.
we're going to swing back around to Starbucks and get a drink. And then we're going to walk over to Canada.
I'm gonna start putting like weights around Josh's ankles when we go places to slow him down walking, because I'm trying not to sweat my makeup.
Which is funny because when we got here this morning, Taylor had to go to the bathroom, and so she was like sprinting, and she's like, why aren't you walking faster? Why aren't you keeping up with me? And I'm like, I'm walking my regular normal speed, and you're sprinting.
He wasn't. He's lying.
I was like, I'll just meet you in the park if you got to go that bad. Hendrix, hope you guys have a great day out at Epcot. Is today Saturday?
No.
What?
Tuesday.
Who's Tuesday? Justin, riding Guardians Day. We actually rode it this morning. So we got on, right at 7. And I got boarding group number 6 for Taylor and I. And we just made it in the park. Yeah. With about 10 minutes to spare.
Before our time ended.
Before our time ended. They actually started the timer before the park officially even opened.
Yeah,
so,
the park opened at 8:30, and apparently they started boarding groups at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And only resort guests can get in at 8 o'clock.
Right. So, but we still made it in time, which is all good. Do. Actually, speaking of weather too, after Ian came through for the last couple of weeks, we had some really nice weather.
We sure did.
With almost no humidity, and it is now creeping back into Florida.
Yes, it is.
It's such a bad mentality. Because you are a human. I'm not, just because I'm older and I'm an adult and I'm your parent doesn't mean that
I don't know if I want tea or pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
I think I'm just probably gonna have tea.
That's what I'm
assuming that they have ice cream tea or peach green tea, or
yeah.
We went to a Starbucks the other day, last week, and we got to the drive-thru, and I asked. I always like to start by asking to make sure before I ask. Not that it matters.
Before you order.
And I asked, I said, do you guys have peach green tea? And she said, yes, we do. I said, great. I'd like to have a venti peach green tea. And then she goes, we don't have peach green tea. And I was like, I just asked you if you did.
Oh, there's a 40th merchandise. I would like to look at that.
Oh, is there? Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm surprised they have any left, honestly.
Oh, that's right, because Taylor and I did not come over to Epcot on the 40th. Is it the 40th? Yeah, it's the 40th.
I do like that lounge fly.
I kind of like that mug. Looks kind of cool. Lindsay, what song did we get on Guardians? Somebody else asked that earlier.
Hold on, I took a picture. When we first got over there. So we got in line about 8:51. We sat down and I took a selfie at 9:14.
She asked what the song was.
Oh, I thought you said what time. You said what time?
Every time that we ride it, I always don't I'm listening to the song obviously while we're riding it, but I think I get so into the ride and everything that's going on, and I just never remember what the actual song is after we get off.
I don't know what the song was either.
But I was saying earlier that it plays at least loudly enough, and I'm so into the ride. There's a little boy behind us, and he was just having the worst time. He was crying really loudly. And I didn't even hear that until the ride had finished, and we came down in. Yeah, I guess if they don't have that, then I'll just get a black tea, venti. Actually, I want a Trenta, I think.
Sweet or unsweet?
Yeah, sweet. Sweet black tea, unsweetened peach green tea. All right, we'll see if Taylor gets that right. No lemonade. We'll see if Taylor gets that right. She's gonna hang out and we can just walk around a little bit. Mug looks cool. Yeah, it does look cool. That white one with the 40th. I think probably once we get our Starbucks, we'll probably walk into the store. I don't want to walk in there now because I'm sure Taylor's going to want to go in there in a second. That line is really long, and I bet that we could probably walk around to the other side where Living with the Land is and back to Starbucks before Taylor gets our drinks. So let's find out and see. Oh, green tea lemonade and add raspberry. That's actually a pretty good idea. Wow, look at this line for Spaceship Earth. Looks like it's going to be potentially a busy day today for a random Tuesday in October. Of course, it is the park the park's only been open now for just over an hour to regular resort or to regular guests, so but it does look busy. It says it's only a 15-minute wait. Oh, Circus Fair, they had the 40th merch on Shop Disney last week. That's great. I really hope that they start just putting everything onto Shop Disney to stop all of the resellers. So, as y'all know, like I'm a huge advocate to just stop the resell, you know. Lindsay, you used to work at Starbucks. You know all the tricks. That's awesome. Sometimes I will have Taylor send me what she wants because sometimes her order can be complicated for myself. Not that it is a complicated order, but it's just complicated for me to try and remember and say it. And I'll usually just have her send out everything that she wants the way that she would say it. And then I just hope that it's correct. Little Family Ohio will be there 2 weeks from today. Oh, awesome. We're going to have a great time. Oh, wow, look at that. We're starting to get some rock work coming to life back there. This is the first time I've gotten to see this. So I don't know if you guys have seen the new kind of like posters. It's new for me. It might not be new for you guys because we don't live stream like ever, and a lot of people do, but over at the Poly where they have destroyed where the luau used to be, they now have signs up that actually say that you cannot take photos, video, or live stream any of the construction, which I think is really, really interesting that Disney's really trying to control exactly what's being done on property as far as like construction goes. I find that to be really, really interesting. That's coming along quite quickly, actually. Bunch of kind of like little, I don't know what you want to call those, metal arms coming up above there. There's a lot of rock work. This is going to be I'm assuming the Moana area. And who knows how much has actually changed since they made the announcement of what will actually be there. Chris, that's a great question. And I said that to Taylor too. Is that sign on the monorail? It's not on the monorail. So you could very easily just ride the monorail and take photos and video and live stream from the monorail all the construction. It's the thing is that Disney, I think, is, I don't know, they're just going overboard lately, you know, a little bit with this kind of stuff. So I think it even says on that sign something about social media specifically. So if they find it, right? So like if, let's say, you know, I don't know, let's say Disney goes back and watches this live stream, it's like, oh, look, they're pointing at, you know, the construction. You know, they may take action against us if somebody's on the monorail live streaming or does a story or whatever of construction over by the Poly. Who knows? I mean, you know how they are lately. They're just kind of all over the place. But it's not on the monorail, so you could very easily do that and just not even know. But certainly a little quieter over here at Imagination. Journey into Imagination with Figment. Doesn't have a very long line at all, which is, you know, if that has a long line, then you know that it's going to be a busy day. Taylor says she's still waiting. So like I said, I bet we could walk around here, and by the time that we got back around, she would probably still be waiting. We're not finished. So there's another look. We can see a little bit more construction that's going on. Obviously, if we were on the monorail, you could see it a lot better of what's happening with the building wise there. I'm not sure if you guys pulled up a map of like the old, you know, design work that they originally released. Obviously, a lot has changed. So much has changed. I think that's why they changed the Odyssey. They got rid of the future of Epcot because so much has changed with COVID. A lot of what they had promised is probably not going to happen. So they got rid of it. So I don't know exactly what this is going to be. It would have been awesome if they were still going to build that great kind of festival pavilion, which they're not, I'm pretty sure they're not building anymore. But the center there, they are doing the beer garden. I think they are still doing that. So we'll have to wait and see here in the next, I don't know, year or so with the way that they've been doing construction. I think Universal will have their park done and expanded by the time Disney gets much of anything done. Bradley, I'm gonna be down for Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend. That's awesome. Have a lot of fun. Hopefully it stays dry for you and nice and cool. So as we start to break into November, hopefully the weather will also break for you a little bit and be a little bit cooler for some of those runs. Taylor says, you still got plenty of time because I'll be waiting after I order. That's very true. Do, 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 do. Oh, Nico was asking where we are heading for some future stuff. So I was saying that we've got a little trip planned next week. Not that it will get posted here probably at all, but we do have another cruise coming up next month on the Disney Fantasy. And, you know, if I were to compare Magic, Fantasy, the Dream, and the Disney Wish, the Fantasy would still be my favorite cruise ship of the Disney fleet. So we actually have that at towards the end of November, and we're actually doing that as a wedding. So you know, we're going on and taking photos, which is going to be super, super cool and a very different, I think, experience for us because it's a little bit of a mix between leisure and work, you know. But pretty exciting for that. And that's I want to say, I think that's an Eastern Caribbean cruise. So we'll be hanging out with the couple on a few different days and going into port with them and taking some photos and doing different stuff. Do 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 do.
That's what Andy likes. Ooh, a pork slider. Pineapple.
Pum, 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 pum. Oh man, I'm super excited for the holidays here though. Magic Kingdom, Epcot, probably my favorite places to be at for holidays here in the parks. Especially when we get those really rare days in December that happen to get cold, which is pretty rare, but it does happen. And when I say cold for us, you know, it's like 60s and below. Obviously fairly warm for the rest of everybody else up north, but bum, 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 bum. It is nice to see Pluto meeting once again. And just characters in general here in Epcot meeting, you know, really interacting and I hate to say like, you know, touching, but it's nice to like have that interaction with kids and even adults. So Monica, flying in on the 12-4 and got tickets to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. That's awesome. First time. I love the Christmas party. As far as like value for your money goes, I think the Halloween party is a better value. As far as entertainment and obviously like, you know, the kind of freebies, right, with the candy and stuff. But I just love the holiday season. And Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party really puts me into that. And I don't know if we're going to go this year. We don't have tickets yet, so we'll see. Lindsay, going to Disneyland for a quick trip in December, and I'm very excited to see Cars Land for the holidays. Oh man, that would be cool too. Yeah, you know, we were just in Disneyland. Posted a video last week from that. We had a great time. And that would be really cool. I would love to see even Haunted Mansion with like some of the overlays that they do, you know, because they've got the Halloween one, and then I think they also do a Christmas one, or at least they used to. That would be really, really cool to see. I don't know what everybody's looking to see. I don't see anything down there. Everybody was just standing here and looking down and into the water. I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of nothing. Oh, Taylor finally just ordered. That's funny. J-Bell just went to Disney in August, and watching this makes me want to take a quick weekend flight just to hang in the parks. Thanks for doing these live streams. Love them. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. It's funny how we have become the opposite of so many others, right? I think, you know, a lot of you want to take these like quick weekend trips down here to Disney, even during the week. And now, you know, Taylor and I, we're always trying to find time to do quick, you know, 3-4 day trips outside of the parks, you know, whether that's here in the States or outside of the country, whatever we can kind of find and do, and find some good deals on. We are trying to do that because, you know, we're trying to see as much as we can. You know, Disney's great, especially Epcot. Walk through those countries, but, you know, at some point, don't you think you should just see the real countries? You know what I mean? So, Leafy Vlogs, hello everyone. What is going on? Working on those Disney Cruise Wish videos. Leafy Vlogs was there with us. We actually picked him up over at the boardwalk and drove over to the port. All right, now here's something that I'm going to say, which is I just don't ever understand why people feel the need on a walkway to spread out like that and walk 4 across. I'm the only person, and they barely move out of the way. Justin, any thoughts on a Christmas Disney cruise? So that Disney Fantasy Cruise that we're doing at the end of November is a very Merry Christmas cruise. So this will be our first Disney's Very Merry Christmas cruise to experience, which we're pretty excited for, and I think will be a lot of fun. But as far as like weather goes, you're still going to have all of the tropical feels, kind of as Taylor just said. It's still going to be warm. The temperature really doesn't start to drop cooler until probably the end of December into January. And if you're in the Bahamas, that is where you will probably experience a little cooler water, a little bit more rain. If you stay down further into the Caribbean, so you do a Southern Caribbean cruise or Western or Eastern, you will still have those, you know, on average 80-degree days. So drinks are ready, so I'm making my way back to Starbucks here.
That's why I was like,
Shauna, you can walk half of Epcot in the time it takes to get Starbucks ordered. Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? I mean, it is busy, right? I was just saying when I left Taylor was that the parks had just hadn't just opened. It's been open for an hour, but, you know, a lot of people don't tend to show up right at 9 o'clock. They kind of show up to park at 9 o'clock, and, you know, by the time they get in, it's 9:30, almost 10 o'clock, and then everybody still needs to get their coffee, and so they go to Starbucks. It's the first stop along the way, so it makes sense that it's busy. Just all I'm hoping is that we don't pass Taylor here somewhere. So, but it is, I mean, Starbucks is a busy place. And this undoubtedly really shows how they needed to have a much larger space, I think, for Starbucks in general. So, can you feel the tension of Taylor saying, "I'm waiting in Starbucks" in all caps? I can feel it. I would assume that she has a live stream open so she can see where I'm at. It is still busy in here, everybody. These lines are still super long. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And I have peach green tea.
No lemonade. I'm sweet. I didn't try. Is that right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. Yeah, look at that. It's still busy.
I don't want to go back outside.
Did you want to walk over to the store real quick at all? Or?
Yes, please.
Greg coming in on 11/12 and doing back-to-back on the Wish. My very first cruise. Wow, have a good time. Taylor and I, so we've got the videos. I've started those videos.
Yes,
hopefully we'll be coming soon. Hopefully one this week. which is our embarkation day and kind of touring the ship. But I'll tell you what, hopefully now it's mid-October, or well, you said next month, right? In November. Hopefully they have really ironed out their kinks, because our cruise was just, as far as an adult experience goes, like without kids, was not good. We did not have a great time. Now, if you're coming with children, I think you're going to have a blast, honestly. The ship is designed to have kids, so that's kind of cool. Oops, wrong setting. Whoops, wrong setting. There we go. What?
The backpacks.
Yeah, they had that last year, I think. Well, they've had it for a while.
I've seen people wear them.
But all in all, I mean, did we have a good time on the Wish? We still had a good time on the Wish. Will we be back on the Wish anytime soon? Definitely not. Not unless somebody would pay us to go back on that ship. I would go back on the Fantasy 100 times before I got back on the Wish. So I guess we came in to kind of look at some of the Epcot 40th stuff, which I'm sure all of you have seen already. But Taylor and I have not seen it at all yet. Brits living in Spain, afternoon from Spain. I cannot wait. Because guess what? We will be. No, wait. Are we going to be in Spain now?
In the Mediterranean, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we will be. Yeah. No, it's not Barcelona to Barcelona. Rome. But yeah, we will be in Spain next year in August. Yippee. Oh my gosh.
Forgot that it's in Rome. We're going to be able to do exactly what...
Oh, T. Co. Oh my gosh, T. Co. Okay, yeah, great. Brits living in Spain. They changed their name, so I didn't realize what it was. Yeah, this is the mug that I was talking about earlier that you guys may have missed. I do like that as well. I don't need any new mugs though.
With that,
I don't need any more Disney mugs.
so what we said, like, from now on, if we're going to be buying, like, merchandise that's in the parks, because we literally just got rid of a ton of stuff. If you did not see on Instagram, I started a Poshmark to get rid of a bunch of stuff that we
It's not resale. It's, I almost said that we bought.
It's not resale. It's stuff that we bought and paid for, and it sat in storage or just was hidden on a shelf, and we just don't really have a need for it anymore. So very, very low prices on stuff that was out.
Buy our stuff so we can get rid of it.
Please. We like literally cleaned out our whole entire studio room, but now what we're trying to do, if we do buy merchandise, we're trying to get stuff that's more like dated or like anniversary or like stuff that's more special, not just something that like that has me connected.
I don't think I've ever bought anything like that, but I think Taylor has.
Oh, I sure have.
Taylor's bought a lot of stuff. I probably will. I mean, before this cup is gone, I would bet that I will probably come back and purchase it. It does look pretty cool. I do like cool mugs.
I think we should get that mug. I like it.
Wow, look at this. Is this a shot glass or is that like for a little candle holder?
I definitely think you could use it either way.
Those are interesting.
Whatever your preference.
I guess. You done looking? Should we make our way to Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
I just really like that lounge fly. Just like that Dumbo one that I do still wish I would have got at Character Warehouse the other day.
Brits living in Spain. Okay, so let's talk briefly about our Mediterranean group cruise. If anybody's still interested, I can still pull some rooms. You still want to go.
I'll put the link in the description.
They're relative. I think that they are priced very well for two people on a 11-night cruise. Okay, 11-night is under $5,000 for two people in a balcony room. So
that's cheap.
That's a pretty decent price. Flights are not included, but the airfare that we were getting with Norwegian was between $1,300 and $1,500 depending on where you live. So all in, you're going to be spending probably somewhere between $5,000 and $6,500 maybe. Total. Now I can get some rooms that are cheaper, right? If you wanted to have like an inside stateroom or an ocean view or something like that, we could do that. But this Med cruise is it's going to be phenomenal. We're starting in Spain, so Brits living in Spain, we will certainly be there a couple days beforehand. I don't know. I think we're going to have to, if Taylor's still working her real job, we're going to have to...
Taylor's going to have to take off like 2 weeks, at least.
Probably more than that within her contract. So we'll probably do some nights in Spain before, and then definitely doing stuff on the back end as well. So, and it's cool too, because, you know, we're doing everything through Norwegian. It's a great cruising company. And what's cool is that if you do their flights, they can have up to 2 connections, which just makes sense sometimes. You know, we have friends who live in Arkansas, so they're not going to get a direct flight from Little Rock to Barcelona. Like, it's just not going to happen, right? They would have to fly to like Miami or New York or Chicago, and then fly from there over the ocean. So, but what's cool is that you can fly in 2 days before, and you can fly out 2 days after. So Norwegian gives you that option, and it doesn't change the price of your airfare. So if you're interested in doing that, it's a really great option.
Did you say it's buy one, get one airfare?
It is BOGO, so that's why it's so cheap. Brits living in Spain, if you're going to visit parts of Spain, I can't pronounce any of those names, but on our original group cruise for the Med, which was on the VIVA, I believe we were actually going to make some other stops near there or something like that.
We were supposed to have multiple.
If those are closer to the coast. If not, I'm just making things up. But you know, we will definitely, you know, take your recommendations on it. Send us an email. And if you're over there, let's meet up. You know, we're all for that. Living in Spain and not done.
Cruise with us because you won't even have to fly to get there.
Oh, that's true too. Living in Spain and they have not done Barcelona or Madrid. Interesting. Leafy Vlogs, no jet lag, yay. Yeah, poor Leafy Vlogs.
Every time we've done something, they get major jet lag.
He was over, him and his wife were over with us in Alaska and Disneyland, dealing with the jet lag. I mean, I don't
think they ever got a good night's sleep.
I don't think so. And then coming back for the Wish in August, same thing again. You know, it was just pretty rough. So yeah, and it'll be nice for them to be on a cruise where they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. We'll be all the ones that are screwed up on our time.
Right. I'll be trying to find a Monster or something at the airport, probably.
I'll be fine. I'll take a Advil PM on the plane and.
Brits living in Mars only done day trips to Madrid to see Bruno Mars. Barcelona, we did overnights when we came to Walt Disney World last November. We were on the first flight out of Barcelona for tourists. Oh, to the USA. Oh, that's awesome. So 5K for 2-person cruise. What are the dates again? June? No. Yes. So that is. So the actual cost is, I want to say.
I'd have to look it up.
I'd have to look it up. But yeah, it's right around $5,000. That's for 2 people. That's not per person. That's for 2 people. So $2,500. You know, roughly a piece. Doesn't include your airfare, so you will have to get your airfare. But
if you do
the airfare is, depending on where you're at, roughly between like $1,300 and $1,500. So, and that's in August, and that is, I want to say August 22nd. No,
August 17th.
August 17th
To the 28th.
To the 28th.
2023.
2023, and if that doesn't add up to 11 nights. The dates might be slightly off. You can also go. You can
minus a day.
You can also just go to like the WDW.
Or you can click the link that I.
I was about to say the WDW news today. You could go to the WDWcouple.com and find it there somewhere across the top. I think.
Link pinned in the chat.
Link also pinned in the chat as Taylor stares into the windows of my soul. All right, so we're in Canada. And we need to take some photos. So we're going to set you guys up. And we're going to set you guys up. And we're going to take some quick photos, hopefully. And you can get a little slight look behind the scenes of what we do for...
Well, sort of. They can't see the shirts. They don't release till the 20th.
Oh.
Sorry.
I mean, they wouldn't know what the shirts are. I mean, even if they see the shirts. So.
They can see us setting up, though.
Just not sure where we're going to be going here at.
We're going to go this direction.
Into the trading post?
Yeah. Well, sort of. Actually, I think we'll go more that way, so there's like not a doorway.
So we've got my camera today instead of Taylor's, because we're doing both video and photos. So my camera does better video than Taylor's. And yeah. Brits living in Spain, enjoy your cruise. Looks like a great itinerary. And be advised, Spain in August can be scorchio. Yes, I know it's going to be hot for us. You know, I mean, it is what it is, but we're going to have a great time.
What we're doing is we're doing a warm cruise and then a cold cruise. So in 2024, we're going to be freezing our butts off.
We'll be in July. It'll be July.
And Norway, which the link is also pinned in the description if you want to see either the Mediterranean or the Northern European cruise.
Caitlin was just on our last group cruise. I don't know, should we tell people about what we're doing in January? Or it's not an official group cruise by any means.
No, but somehow we've got some friends going with us now.
So we're doing we're doing a cruise in January with my family. We've got some friends coming. We talked Caitlin and her husband into coming, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. And that is a Caribbean cruise in January. I think I just saw somebody ask something about camera gear. Sam, definitely want to do a Northern European cruise. Yeah, so that is July of 2024. Prices are a little bit more expensive. It's a newer ship. It's on the Prima. So, you getting dressed over there?
Yeah, I will in a second.
Amy, hello. Jared, what kind of camera do you use for your vlogs? So I primarily use Sony A1, and the lenses will vary depending on what we're doing. You're gonna really start to see it. So my whole technique has really changed, especially since the Alaska cruise, where I started using a GoPro on my backpack strap to capture kind of the wide stuff.
Yes, it's so much better that
way. Using the A1 to capture more B-roll and some talking head points if Taylor's talking. And then if I need to say something and I have the camera, then I just use my phone. And I do like a selfie video. So we've got a combination of, iPhone, GoPro, and the Sony. So
we might be able to do this here.
Yeah, we might be able to. Maybe not.
It wasn't going to be busy in the morning,
And I love the A1. The A1 is amazing. Yeah, maybe leave it open. The A1's great because it does really great photos. It's got an amazing ability to capture great photos, but also still capture great video. I had the A7S III for a long time, and the A7S III is great, especially for low lights, but I couldn't ever take any, I could do photos, but the megapixel count was just so small. It's only like 12 megs. The A1 I think is like 50, I want to say. So
yeah, this looks good.
We don't have our whole group, but we do have Amy and Caitlin, Leafy Vlogs, all part of our kind of group cruise fam, which is super cool. I can't believe we
didn't completely talk Leafy Vlogs into our cruise in January.
I know, we were trying to get him over.
We had Alan suckered in.
We were trying to get him over.
We might have to do this somewhere else.
I mean, we can walk up there if you want.
Can you just turn that away so I can walk up there?
I mean, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Nobody saw your shirt, really. So we got to take a few photos for a shirt drop. I think it's at the end of this week on the 20th, I guess. Taylor's, I guess, was a little nervous about showing the shirts. I don't think it's that big of a deal. What?
That gets too more like Victoria.
Victorian. Well, what do you want to do here for the photo?
Well, for the video, right here. I want to walk in the hands, do a little spin. Yes.
Lovely. You probably want to fix your framing though, because your framing on that does not look very good.
Everybody's so interested in Canada all of a sudden.
I know, it's not even open.
Because literally there's never... What's wrong with the framing?
It doesn't look very good. That looks probably better. Like we're maybe going towards the doorway. Okay, you want to try this?
Probably.
BTS self photo shoots and video shoots.
I need to pop my foot after we get closer.
You need to turn it again. You're too far over.
Let's walk a little slower.
Lisa.
You ready?
Sure.
Ready? There's like nobody here.
Wait a second.
But I don't think we're gonna see them.
This is a thing that's called hurry up and wait sometimes. Timothy!
We're completely out of focus. So it didn't matter anyway.
The ladies in the shot. Well, I mean, you can't like ask her to move, but
There's a Mickey up there. You ready? Hopefully that was a focus.
all right. Taylor and Josh love the behind the scenes. Sam, doing any more running at Disney? So yes, I do need to start doing that. We actually only have one car at the moment, so my car's in the shop getting some big repairs done, and as soon as that's done, I can get back
that
out.
was really cute.
So once that's done, I can
Now
definitely
we need
do more
some
stuff.
shots of just like that.
Of like video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do that? I'll move around a little bit too. I'll like pull my jacket down.
Yeah. So, yeah, running. I do need to get back into doing those on the weekends. I would love to do some kind of like. I'd love to do some like in the evenings. It's just
you sit down and then you stand up.
the problem is just that like traffic is just so terrible. Well, I'm gonna stand. I'll stand up here in a second. As soon as you tell me to stand up. And traffic's so terrible, so I'd love to do some in the evenings because then it's, you know, sometimes it's a little cooler. We can get some more lights, especially over at the boardwalk. But
put your hand down on like the log and then push to stand up. Go ahead.
Got it?
Yep. Now we need a picture of us.
Okay.
Just put on whatever it's called. I can also take a screenshot if I don't like the pictures.
Let me see. It's not letting me turn it on. Oh, it's because it's a movie mode. Duh. Here you go. All right. You want to set the settings up? And definitely a hurry up and wait moment. So I always like to say that, especially when we're doing like some little photo sessions around at resorts and stuff like that. Sometimes
I'll tell
you just
that's the nice thing about
you
weddings. Like at a wedding venue that's not anything else except for a wedding venue, then we don't have to hurry up and wait.
Right. You hurry up and you get everything set, and then you wait, and then you go and you take the photo.
Yep.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. I have to get off the Wi-Fi. It's not working very good.
And we should be almost done here.
Yes. Okay.
I already started it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so if we look over here now, you guys can see they've got, look way out there. Can I zoom in on this thing? Probably gonna screw up this live stream when I do this, but you can see they've got one of the arms up there. So they're doing some maintenance work on some of the stuff, but...
Problem. It's completely out of focus.
Oh.
You might have to like click on me or something to like track. Because we were out of focus bad. It was cute. We just need to walk a little slower. Oh, then I can stop. I actually might take this on our little trip next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this might be comfortable.
Can you move over so I can see you in the frame? Kayla, I love the background music loop. I'm always a big fan of the China background music loop. It's always one of my favorites. Seriously. I might need to try someplace that's not so being so heavily trafficked. Maybe we just do that.
This is how hurry up and wait. Josh doesn't want to wait.
I don't. Yeah, can you just take a screenshot?
No, that's not what I want, because the editing.
What time does the place open up over in the boardwalk?
I do not want to walk clear over there.
I was just gonna say, I mean, I guess it's 10:30 now, so. Because you want to do the other one at the Simmering Sips?
Yeah, which is literally right in the front.
All right. Let's do a pass through the countries.
Wait, right here, these people, once they go in.
People are still walking
I
through there.
wanted us to be like this for one. My name's JOSHRIPPEY, and we're way more out of focus in this one than we were in the first one.
Yeah, because I don't think it does well tracking. Like, it's not meant to track in interval shooting. So.
Guess my camera is better than yours.
I mean, you can believe what you want, but.
Hopefully I can get a screenshot off there.
All right. We are now going to take a little walkie walk. This has been a long time since I've been in the countries. And we've got about 30 minutes before the booths open up.
Yeah, that's like, just making sure the video was nice and in focus.
All right. I feel like I'm angled down a little bit here for some reason.
Yeah, good thing you put this on the way I flick this thing around.
Tell me about it. Not your tea? You might as well just put that in your bag if it'll fit.
Well, we're going over to like...
No, I want to walk through the countries.
The whole way around?
Yeah, you got time.
I said I don't want to sweat my makeup off.
Well, we're just going to sit over there for 30 minutes?
But you run.
Oh, we'll walk slow.
No, you don't. you do not walk slow. You're already running down the stairs. This is slow.
Taylor's walking about as slow as a sloth.
I'm taking my time. I think some of the booths are starting to open though.
They might be. I mean, who knows? They might open some of them a little early, depending on guest attendance.
Or just like if the food's ready or not.
Levy Vlog said that I think that we needed a security detail. He said he volunteers.
Sure.
Block traffic. So
Taylor needs a PA, and then anyway, now we're us together. We need.
Oh my gosh. We I wanted to ask everybody in the chat, what is, if you come to Epcot, what's like one place that you find yourself going to almost every time? The last few times that we've come in, and it's only been like, I'm literally coming in to do something and then we're leaving. I usually come in and I go straight to the pub and I get a strongbow. I don't know why. It's become part of my Epcot experience to have a refreshing hard apple cider.
People say you have alcohol experience.
Oh my gosh.
I will never get over that, honestly.
I know. Greg says Japan.
Tyler just sent me a Venmo and said Epcot round for the best travel agents.
Oh, very nice.
Caitlin and Tyler are very excited for the cruise in January.
Yeah. Brittany was pregnant last time. She can't wait to get a strongbow from the pub again.
So Josh can get his strongbow from the pub.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think it's open yet, but we can.
It's not open. We won't make it. We won't make it back around. No, it's fine. I'll be okay.
You can't go that far. Well, Taylor then is gonna.
It's early in the morning. I don't need.
Taylor is gonna have a shimmering sip.
I save my consumption of special drinks for cruises.
You have to have a round now.
For the morning. Do I have to have a round right now, Tyler? Oh, come on. It's so early. We're not on the cruise ship anymore.
Practice for the drink package in January.
We're not on the cruise ship anymore.
Not yet.
Can't wait for what? Oh.
All the cruises.
All the cruises. Can't wait for all the cruises.
Right now, we have November, December, January, March.
I don't think we've said very much about the December stuff.
Nope, we haven't.
We've made mention of it in the WhatsApp,
August.
so everybody in the group cruise, don't really mention that, please.
We currently have 6 cruises within the next year.
And we'll probably end up having more than that here soon.
Not all oceanic cruises. Wink, wink.
Oh my gosh, just give it away. Yeah, you know, one cruise line that we have not been on yet, everybody keeps telling us to get on, is Virgin. And I don't know if we'll ever get on Virgin. I don't know. Just the mixed reviews of it. I will say I am kind of excited to edit our cruise on Margaritaville at Sea.
I mean, we honestly did have a good
You know.
time.
So that's one that I'm looking forward to. Sam, Rose and Crown is my first go-to each trip. When I arrived at Epcot and it's open, I would say that's normally where I go to.
Wait, where?
To Rose and Crown.
Yeah. I like France because I like the slushies. So there's a line for people waiting for the slushies.
I see that.
Oh, I gotta put this down. Oh, my poor arm. There was one.
Like I said, why don't you just put it in your
This is
backpack?
loose.
Okay, we'll just come over this way. The table right here.
Yeah, okay.
Do, do, do.
I don't think I tightened it back up.
J Bell says I go to Sunshine Seasons to see if they brought back the red velvet whoopie pie. Fortunately, not yet since COVID. Didn't even know about a red whoopie pie. Smells good. Food's cooking. Amy, haha, I can imagine what Val would say about that. His motto is you can't.
His motto?
His motto, sorry. His motto is you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. This is true.
That is a fact.
And Val is full of
Facts.
wise wisdoms.
Wise words.
Stompbox says, since you won't be there to give us some pointers next week, what are the must-haves at Food and Wine? You know, I think we've probably begun to fail as kind of the Disney foodie-esque that we once were, because we really have not had that much food here at Food and Wine. Like I said,
nor on Disney property in quite some time.
I mean, like I said earlier, and I know you weren't. I don't think you were on yet, there, Josh. But most of the time when we've come over to the parks, it's been for something very specific.
We literally do the specific thing, and then we go home.
Pretty much, just usually because we've got a bunch of other things going on and whatnot. I should have been editing a video yesterday, like all day, but. What I was saying earlier was that
What were you doing all day yesterday?
Well, I stopped because then I started planning this kind of like last minute thing that I just booked for next week. You know, so.
I was gonna say you were supposed to get that video done yesterday.
So I have to finish that up today, so that gets posted. But you know, I mean, we haven't been here that much, and honestly, we've been kind of just we want to do more. You know, I mean, we love Disney, and Disney's great, and you know. But like I was saying earlier, you know, we walk through the 11 countries here at Epcot all the time, but
hey, at least we're getting our steps in for Pokey.
Wouldn't it be better to like be able to actually experience a lot of these countries? You know,
real.
You know, in person and for real, and you know, so and that has very much, I think, become a goal of ours.
Well, and I think like one thing that I just like kind of find interesting is actually like seeing the icons that they have here in Epcot around World Showcase, seeing those in real life. Like in Italy, that's almost like an exact copy.
Right.
So I think that'll be cool.
And actually, if I remember correctly, Taylor, when we did do our Food and Wine Festival video, there wasn't anything really new. Right?
Not a whole lot that we could find anyway.
I mean, nothing that we could find on
like
within
the French
the book.
fry booth or whatever, but we didn't go there.
You know,
so we didn't want French fries.
Here's, you know, Japan. This teriyaki chicken bun, it's great.
So good.
I know that was here last year. That's really good.
The limoncello margarita in Italy, it's here for every single festival. You can't beat it.
Yep, that's always
so
good. We've got even back in France, you know, most of their stuff. If you like kind of that type of cuisine, that's good. Mm-hmm. I'm always a huge fan of like the oh my gosh, like the impossible stuff.
Yeah.
So that's I always find that stuff pretty good. Was there a yummy sake drink in Japan? Yes, there is a yummy sake drink here in Japan. There was a sake flight on 10-1 for the 40th, but not sure if it's still there. Jasmine sake is amazing. So they do have a pretty good sake drink here in Japan. If you go to the quick service location, it's very, very sweet. It's more of like a syrup.
Is it like the purple one?
It's that purple one. Yeah. But if you get one of them from down in the actual booth down below the quick service here in Japan, it's a much better, I think, cocktail.
I should just like do bicep curls with this camera the whole way around.
There you go.
It's heavy. I think this is heavier than what I actually do curls with.
Yeah?
Yeah. Speaking of, what are we doing tonight?
I don't know.
We should go to the gym. My leg finally doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
KJ Dino. Oh, my goodness. This is so spooky. My husband literally said last night, we've not watched any of the WDF couple in Walt Disney World for a while. And I replied, well, we may spot them. Oh, we may spot them, yeah. When we're there again. I missed the comment, but yeah.
You can scroll. You can touch the screen.
It's hard to like get back. We may spot them in the 11 a.m. time, but this is even sooner. So hello from the UK. Yeah, I know we don't ever really do a lot of live streams, and to be honest with you, moving forward with how we're kind of changing what we do, we may just start doing a lot more live streams because
it's a little easier.
It's easier for me to just come and chit chat with you guys and hang out and just walk around and
enjoy our time in the park.
And then I don't have to worry about going back home and importing and editing and doing all that stuff. And I can spend more time editing the other things that, quite honestly, matter travel. A little bit more to me than the Disney stuff. So, not that Disney doesn't mean much. I mean, I do love Disney. It's great, but
just our travels.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is great. I did not know that they brought these back. So if you don't know that you can actually send postcards normally, I mean, you could really drop a letter in there if you wanted to, but mail is collected daily from this box by Walt Disney World cast members for entry into the United States. Mails at Orlando, Florida. So that's kind of cool. So if you want to send yourself, I was reading that and you guys couldn't see it, but if you want to send yourself a postcard and it has an Orlando like kind of stamp on it, you can do it from here, which is pretty cool. That's what we always do.
Put this in a plastic, like a recycle?
Probably. That's what we always do when we go to Castaway Cay to get like the cool Bahama stamp. Deanna, morning, Josh and Taylor. Sending a big thank you for filming while running the Food and Wine half last year, as I've been watching to prepare for the upcoming one. So incredibly helpful. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Last year was the first year that I did all of the Run Disney events, from Food and Wine to Marathon Weekend to Princess, and even the Springtime Surprise. And this year, I am not. I'm just doing Marathon Weekend, doing the Dopey Challenge. So you are very welcome. I'm glad that it is helping you to prepare for Wine and Dine. So hopefully the weather is cool and not very warm and dry and does not pour down on you in rain.
Where?
At Food and Wine at the half marathon.
Fingers crossed.
Speaking of Italy, we're going to get to see Italy on our Mediterranean cruise. Yay! Super cool. So excited. But I'm more excited for this, which we'll get to see much sooner. Oh my gosh.
What?
Could you believe
Aww.
when we got there,
Aww.
they also had trains?
I really hope they don't.
Oh my gosh. My life would be complete. Which is really funny. I mean, I love this stuff. I think it's so cool. I am not like a train aficionado. I don't really care about trains and the type of engine it is and everything like that.
But he's obsessed
But
with
I just think like this stuff is just so cool. I love this stuff. And of course, as you guys know, every time we come to Epcot, we walk through the countries.
every time.
I always have to stop and look at the train sets here. So,
I need to walk through here.
oh wow, Taylor's gonna let me walk through. I'm normally not allowed to walk through here. We just have to keep moving. Yeah, there's people in the cars.
There's one gonna come right through here.
Yeah, these are passenger cars.
That's not passenger.
No.
That is Golden Pass Panoramic. Oh, I want to do one of those over in Switzerland.
That's cool.
Like, that's actually a thing.
Yeah. It's a thing in many places. It's a thing in Canada and even here.
No, I want to do it in Switzerland.
I mean, okay, whatever, but
Through the mountains.
this is the Harry Potter train back here.
Dun, 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 dun. Why do you say that's a Harry Potter train?
Because it's black, just like the steam engine from Harry Potter. Yeah.
Clearly, I need to watch it again.
Clearly, you need to pay attention to details.
Who wins Harry Potter trivia every time we play?
Oh, hold on, guys. Not sure what happened there.
What did you do? There you go.
I set it to so you can turn it downwards and spin it. So it's like this cool effect.
Yeah. You didn't respond.
What?
Who wins Harry Potter trivia?
Me.
Because she knows the details.
So actually, next week we're gonna where we're going. We're gonna hopefully see a little town kind of just like this.
You really think it's gonna look like this?
It's supposed to look very very German-esque.
Authentic and traditional.
Yeah, for Oktoberfest. So we'll see.
We'll see.
I gotta switch hands real quick.
Why? Cramping.
A little bit. Not getting enough blood flow to my fingers.
That song, this music right now that's playing always reminds me of Charlie the Unicorn. Candy Mountain.
Heather, you are very smart.
What?
She
knows where we're going?
She said you're going to Helen, Georgia. We're not going just there. We're doing some other things as well, but very much so. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe you've been there. Hopefully it looks pretty cool. Going there for Christmas in December. That actually would be an even better place to go, maybe, in December. We might get to see the real stuff in December.
Huh? I don't know. I think where we're going in December is going to be a little bit better than that.
I'd say. But it's still very cool. So we're going to go do Oktoberfest which you might be like, if you guys actually really pay attention and follow us or have been following us for a while, you might be saying, I don't know why Josh would be going to Oktoberfest because he doesn't drink beer. Well, this is true. You know, there are some alternatives that I can partake in, so we'll see.
Do they have wine?
I don't know. I don't know what all they're going to have there. We're going to find out, though.
Somebody just tagged us in a comment and said, check this train out on Instagram. Oh, I have my work.
It would be hilarious. It'd be hilarious if they tagged us in the rolling video of where the train, it's a toy train set, and it's been knocked over, and there's like a big like crash scene. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there's like a video of the train. I think it was a train set maybe here in Disney.
And Silverton, narrow gauge railroad.
But basically the little train set had rolled off and some of the people, you know, fell out, and so they did like a newscast overlay, which is just kind of funny looking. But oh boy. I will say it is a pretty nice day here in Epcot. It might rain later today, just judging by the clouds. Oh, it does smell good. Is it 11 o'clock?
Chicken tikka masala.
Oh, that was really good. So I do know that we've had some stuff from here before. So the that Josh, if you're still watching, the chicken tikka masala is really good. Not spicy at all, at least not in my opinion, and was pretty good.
Oh, I know a place I want to go now.
Where?
Well, because I saw this girl on TikTok the other day who does like food stuff, and she's on a cruise right now, like must be over in the Mediterranean somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But she went, one of her stops was at Istanbul, and so she just got off the ship by herself and went around and was walking around in the bazaar, and went to this place that was like just Turkish delights.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a shame that we have a connection coming up that will be in Istanbul.
But we don't get to stay and go do it.
But we're going to be there for about an hour and a half before we board our next flight.
Done an overnight.
I couldn't. I don't think I could do that. I would have been
Too stressed.
not for our first real international flight that we're planning by ourselves. I don't think I could do an overnight on my first one. I'd be so stressed out.
Oh, China's not ready yet.
You know how I am about getting about 8 hours to the airport before we board. So.
You said there's only an hour and a half for that connection?
I don't remember.
That's
It might
not
be
very long.
Might be a little longer, but we don't have to like exit and go out security or anything like that. So, and it's all done through the same airline, so it's not like if you know, the next plane will wait for us. Hopefully. So, if something should happen,
wait for us in Miami.
but I think we'll be fine. That was on a different. But we. Oh, hey, thank you guys. That was on a different airline though. We flew Air France back, and then we were supposed to get American on the way there. So, or from Miami to Orlando.
Maybe if they would have done Delta.
Yeah, because then it would have been like the same thing. All right, we have made our way through all of the countries as we finish up here in Norway
Taylor's makeup is still on from
and
shivering suit.
yeah, you're fine, and begin to make our way into Mexico.
Because I did not put setting spray on today.
Ooh, long line to meet Anna and Elsa today.
Sure is.
Very long line.
Must be busy. It's Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. I'm like, it's a busy
really
Tuesday.
Weird, but I love the sound of those birds because I just
Oh, those aren't real. Those are bird noise. Those are bird sounds. They're bird calls. Yes, they are. Go walk over there. You'll see the speakers. They're bird calls. Walk over there.
Walk over there.
Come on. I'll show you.
I see the look on your face. It's your lying face.
I like to play games with Taylor
I was
sometimes.
gonna say I like that sound of those birds.
Wow, look at those lines. Look at that line to meet Donald.
Not bad.
I think it's pretty long.
We waited in that exact same line with
Switch-
Bryson and Crystal.
Switchbacks. Switchbacky.
It's a short switchback.
Switchbackaroo. I am a little sad that we are going to miss Wine Bar Georgia next week, but
I know, me too. I texted her yesterday and told her we won't be there. She said that's fine.
making my
But we
way
definitely are not missing Saturday.
through the countries. Of course, we could never
baby.
miss brunch.
No way. Except they don't have my carrot cake pancakes, and I'm really sad.
My least favorite meal of the day.
Unless they have them and they're just not listed online.
They might have them, they're just not
Fingers
listed.
crossed. We did a video there, I'm pretty sure.
We did a what?
We did a video at 60 Vines.
I think we did, yeah.
Whoa, look at this.
Wow, look at that sea of people out there. Everybody coming into Epcot.
Oh, I need to post that picture. A picture of me scoring Galactic Hero on Buzz Lightyear on both guns.
And then maybe we can make our way to Nemo.
I took a selfie.
Oh, did ya?
Yes, I did.
Taylor's go-to is here in Mexico.
I love Mexico.
This is like,
Tostada.
yeah, that's what
Is
she
that what they
gets literally every time. She'll get a tostada.
Yeah, they have a barbacoa tostada right now.
Anyway, so I might just buy one.
I love a tostada. It's got good texture because it's got that crunchy.
The swanky, saucy schwein.
I literally cannot say that. That is a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister. Swanky, saucy schwein.
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 You put a sh in there.
Schwanky, schwanky.
Shrinky. Shrinky, shrinky, swishy, swishy. So we're heading up here to Shimmering Sips, which is on the Shimmering Shrippies. We're going to Shimmering Shrips. Simmering,
Swimming?
sipping swimmers. Shimmering Sips. Anyways, Taylor's going to get like a little ice cream cone thing up here.
Which we're
And
gonna have to do quick because the sun is out. So we gotta figure
yeah,
out
it's
how
going
we're
to
doing
melt really quickly probably.
this. Can they like blast it with like?
You'll need
liquid
to-
nitrogen for
You'll need to make sure your shirt and everything else is ready to go.
on?
The Noodle Exchange. The Noodle Exchange is pretty good too. What did I get last time, Taylor? The beef pho, which was phenomenal. I
You
thought.
like pho? Pho?
I thought it was really good.
We should go to 24 Hour.
20 pho hour.
Yeah.
What?
It's in Orlando.
Is that a real place?
Yeah.
I'd go.
It's the place that looks like cartoon. Black and white.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
And it looks like it is just about 11 o'clock.
And I bet you the line is long.
Probably. It is a busy Tuesday. This is quite odd. Let's decide where you want to do this at.
Like
First.
Spaceship Earth to be behind me. But there's a crane. Where's the sun? Maybe we should do it over here.
Shimmering Sips. So we are, I'm not going to get anything, but I believe Taylor's going to get this guava mousse on a sugar cookie with coconut lime whipped cream. I think that's what she's getting. I think?
What here?
Because I don't see what other things she was talking about, so. No, maybe that's not what she's getting. That's guava mousse. No, that's not ice cream. They have it here?
Oh. I don't want to have to walk toward them.
Yeah, I don't think they have it here.
Yeah, I looked at the wrong way.
I think you might have. Oh, James, if you could make your own signature cocktail at Food and Wine dubbed J&T, what would it be? That's really interesting. So Taylor is a...
Yeah, I'm literally looking. 2022 Food and Wine.
I don't see it on there.
It's not on the other ones.
I didn't see it. I mean, you can go up there and ask. Is it part of like the completer set, like the thing? So Taylor loves a good strawberry.
Ew.
Strawberry. Yeah. Taylor likes a strawberry daiquiri. Of course, she's been on this like little kind of blackberry bramble kick lately. I would go. I mean, if that's where you really want to go, we could do that. I'd rather do that, I guess, maybe.
Guys, is there anywhere you can get an ice cream cone at Epcot? Because we don't know.
I mean, surely there's somewhere we could.
Help a brother out.
I mean, other than walking over to the boardwalk, but
I'm not walking.
I think I would be in between a gin and tonic and a mojito. Oh, actually, you know what I would go with? That jalapeno mojito that I had on the Norwegian cruise. That was really good. Well, Taylor,
Soft serve waffle.
where's that at? Oh, refreshment port?
Yeah, I think it's just vanilla though. I don't like waffle cone. Do you?
Not really. I probably will not eat it, so. Boardwalk has a really good pineapple mojito at Big River. Lindsay, thank you for telling me that, because the next time that we're over there, I think I will do that. I'm going to get that mojito. That sounds fantastic.
This is good.
Oh, you could have gotten gelato in Italy.
No, it has to be in a cone.
Oh, it has to be in a cone.
I
Taylor says it has to be in a
want it
cone.
to be in a cone.
Well, I think you might be out of options then. James, does France have ice cream? I won't butcher the name. If you're talking about La Halls, I'm not sure if they do have ice cream. They've got some really great desserts, though, back there. They're fantastic. Food at Big River is also pretty good. Never had a bad meal there. Feel like it's underrated. I think Taylor and I ate at Big River years ago, right? Do you remember that, Taylor?
Years.
Like a long time ago. Probably like not too long after we had moved to Florida. And we haven't been back since. Not that the food wasn't good, but, you know, I mean, it's just that we normally try to hit different places. So, but we should definitely go back because we haven't been there in so long. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Christopher Glaze said, just looked it up, and the menu online says they have waffle cones there.
Where?
Waffle cones where? Because Taylor she is searching diligently. Where's it at? Italy. Todd would like a hurricane, please. Todd, I think that would be a good one too. We should have a hurricane as a cocktail here. Oh, actually, you know what? You could do a hurricane cocktail in the American Adventure Pavilion, I think. That would be a good place for it.
So what in Italy is?
I think it'd be the gelato place. And they should have like a waffle cone.
Oh my god, that's so far away.
Oh, it's so far away. Yeah, we do. We basically have to walk halfway back around World Showcase. No, we can just walk back this way. It'd be faster maybe to go back around this way.
I'm literally sweating.
Well, it's either that or we go to Twisty Treat. And you can get one not on Disney property. Oh, right. You're going to want a banana split.
Would it be cute with the ice cream cone building behind me?
Yes, it would. So we've got a thing in Florida. I don't know how much further out they extend, but we've got this place called Twisty Treat.
Are we going to go to Twisty Treat in Davenport or 192 in the park?
heat doesn't matter. Probably should go to the one by Dick's in Davenport, not by 192 where it'll probably be less busy. Probably. Hurricanes and waffle cones, Todd says, is a perfect combo. I don't know. That's an interesting combo for sure. Well, Taylor, what are we doing? Alrighty. Let's start making our way. In the gym? Pokemon. Well, I can't do any raids with you.
Are you gonna live stream the whole way to the car?
Yeah, I was gonna live stream once we got to the exit there. Bam, 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 bam.
All right, everyone in.
I can do that one without you.
Excellent.
I don't need you.
Aaron, hey, Josh and Taylor, hello.
Tay-Tay is sweating from this humidity.
It is pretty humid today. It's heating it up.
Well, at least we got this stuff done in Canada, and we got some walking in today.
Yeah, we got some steps in today.
Got some steps in from a post.
Actually, you know what? We probably should start doing a little bit more because some of those tours, I think some of those tours are going to be walking tours, and yeah, there'll probably be a lot of walking.
Oh God.
So, you get your feet ready, get your steps ready.
Yeah. What are we doing for lunch?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure your live stream was called Food and Wine and Ice Cream, and we're not
Well,
doing any of the.
Right. Well, we were supposed to get ice cream, and Taylor has changed that. And we are now going to leave before. I mean, it's the Food and Wine Festival, but
We walked around it.
that's the thing. Well, like I was saying, when Josh had asked about getting some options here, we haven't really done that much, and
The beef and Gouda mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, that's good. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like we've done it so many times now that I feel like I'm starting to get to the point where it's like we kind of have to slowly take these breaks before we come back and do something else again.
We can enjoy it again.
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
I am excited for Festival of the Holidays. That's always a good one. I just wish it was starting on Thanksgiving. That was always my favorite thing to do for those first couple of years that they did it. Was I'd come over here and have my little Thanksgiving dinner all by myself. Because normally Taylor was working.
I'm off on Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, jolly good. That means I have to cook at home. Yippee, skippy for me.
They kept taking me off for all the holidays, so I just didn't schedule myself for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I should be off.
Maybe we'll go have Thanksgiving dinner at IHOP.
But yeah.
The Waffle House.
Doesn't matter.
It's a joke.
No, you can make a chicken dinner.
I can. I don't have anything to make a chicken with.
You told me you can make it in the roaster.
I guess I can.
We did talk about getting one of those new.
Yeah.
The
I need to get
that are like a toaster oven.
I need to get a new air fryer. We used to have this cool New Wave oven that I used to cook all my chickens
Tabby
in.
got it for me for a bridal shower gift years ago.
Yeah.
Because she had one and told me how much she liked it.
And it lasted for quite a while. And I made the mistake of putting the one plastic piece into the dishwasher, and I think it just
soiled it.
It cracked. So. Oh, now my phone's so hot it's hard to see the screen. Marissa, hello from Miami. Glad to see you guys. Food and wine from you guys. Yeah, so we're just here walking around in Epcot. We had to go take some photos, and we got our little photos taken. And
Actually, we did the video. The photos didn't turn out.
Well, the video, but we can screenshot the
Well, you saw this behind the scenes here. If you want to see the real thing, it's going to be on Insta. Oh my gosh, look at the line for Journey into Imagination.
Okay, now like I
comes out the
said,
building.
earlier, when I was doing this walk around waiting for Taylor at Starbucks,
That's what she said.
I said, if this line is long, you know it's going to be busy today at Epcot. And look at this line. It's 25 minutes. It's coming out. It's a busy day today. So probably good.
I think somebody's out over here.
Probably good that we're leaving. It's
bet
Winnie the
it's Winnie
Pooh.
the Pooh.
He's catching his butterflies.
Oh, he's so cute.
Even though all the butterflies are gone.
It's still cute.
I got rid of the butterfly house.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. It's me and you.
Amy, it's fun watching all your different adventures from different places, but even better being there with you. So it is absolutely 100%.
Who said that?
Amy,
Oh,
I thought
How are
maybe,
you,
Amy, I thought that maybe you would end up being on this January cruise as well, but I understand why you probably won't be.
Val said he was going to take himself out of the chat because
I know.
he couldn't watch us talk about it anymore.
I know. Well, you know, we don't have anything at the moment. Taylor and I have nothing planned for February.
No, we don't.
We do have another cruise planned for March, which we haven't really talked about yet, but I think will be pretty fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Which is not an American cruise at all.
Actually, it technically is.
There's a mallard.
And yeah, so we don't have anything yet planned for February. So I think we're gonna have to start kind of
Figuring out
what we might do for February.
Should we do a cruise? Should we go somewhere and do another little road trip?
I don't know. Can we get cheap flights to Iceland? See the Northern Lights.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be really cool though. You can go to the
I want to do a sleigh ride.
You can go to the hot springs. Switzerland.
And we can do my scenic train ride.
Oh,
Oh, would you be able to do that time of year?
probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
No,
It'd be
let's
snow
go to
covered.
northern Norway, and we'll be able to see the northern lights, and we can...
In February.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it'd be like 5 degrees.
And do... you said Iceland.
Iceland is a little bit further, I think, maybe south than where Norway's at. Maybe just a little
I
bit.
was just saying because I want to do a reindeer sleigh
Oh,
ride.
I know.
And they only do those...
Amy
like,
says we
certain
need to
times
do
of
an
year.
all-inclusive.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. I've been saying that.
Stompbox says, come visit West Virginia.
There is nothing in West Virginia I would
Josh,
like to see.
I appreciate
Sorry.
you, but we're going to pass on. I've spent enough time in West Virginia with work. I don't think that I need to see much more of it.
West Virginia.
It is, let me say, it is very beautiful country, especially with fall foliage.
Oh, we did that in Pennsylvania.
But
Oh, wait. There is a gorge in Georgia.
yeah, we're probably not going to get to that. It's
No?
way far away.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tallulah?
Yep. I mean, maybe we could do it. I'll have to look at the map again and see, but it's like further east.
He said it's like right off the road,
So,
like right off the highway. I am toasty.
I think you have something delivering today from DHL.
From who?
I don't know. Did you order something from Shein or? I'm
No.
not sure. We just get deliveries that just show up at the door. It's like a surprise. Christmas morning.
Oh, I need to order from Old Navy today. Guys, 50% off online only at Old Navy. It ends today.
This is not sponsored.
Wait, I think it ends
Do you have a
Unless-
Taylor? Do you have a sponsorship code?
No, I don't. But unless it ended yesterday, and if it ended yesterday, I'm gonna be really sad because I had like $300 worth of stuff in my cart and was only gonna spend like 126 bucks. Yes,
Still going today?
it ends today because they have fleece leggings.
Oh.
So I was gonna get a couple pairs of those.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for hanging out with us today and walking around and dealing with our little shenanigans of, photo taking and waiting
else
waiting
we
for
do
Taylor to
around
get
here.
Starbucks while we walked around in a
It
circle.
was hot.
It was
I
really
needed a
warm.
drinky.
And just getting to kind of hang out and chat with us.
The line for meet and greet.
You know, I really enjoy these live streams, and I've said this before, mostly just because like I like interacting with all of you and answering questions and just talking about random stuff, and you know, it's fun and enjoying. Look at these lines. There's a huge line over there for Goofy.
Minnie.
And yeah, Minnie's back over here. That line's going. Oh man.
Wait, I think it's like fall break right now in some places.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe that's why. But all right, y'all. Well, we will. Can you hold that for me? See you all at a later time. So thanks for hanging out with us and thanks for watching. Yeah, you are. Good job. Bye. Oh, I messed it up. I haven't done this in a while.